crashing over the clouds and around the world. Here comes the wild side of wildlife.
The Animal Show!
And now let's have a wild welcome for your furry friends,
Stinky and Jake!
Now it's the Animal Show!
Hello, all you little animals out there.
I'm Stinky.
And I'm Jake, and our guests today are two animals who come from the mountains, the Pika and the Chamois.
Oh boy, do I have a great idea.
No.
What do you mean, no? You haven't even heard my idea yet.
I mean, no, we're not taking the entire show to the mountains so that our guests will feel more at home.
Jake, that's a silly idea. I don't want to take the show to the mountains.
You don't?
Of course not. I want to bring the mountains to us.
But
all right, let's bring in that mountain there.
Stinky, you... Oh.
And now it's time for...
That's amazing! Today, an animal that calls out its own name.
Oh, you mean like this? Armstrong! Armstrong!
Right, but this animal is called the Pika. The mountain-dwelling Pika was given its name because some humans think that its high-pitched call sounds like Pika, Pika.
Armstrong! Armstrong!
The Pika uses its call to scare off strangers and to attract mates.
Ooh, attract mates. Maybe I ought to switch to Pika. Pika! Pika!
The Pika.
Another animal that just might help me get a mate and will make you say...
That's amazing!
Okay, hoist her in here. That's good. Right, that's good there, Dullard.
Right here?
Yeah, lock it off.
There you go.
And
Thank you
I
very
thought
much.
going to the
Thank
mountain
you.
was a silly idea.
Yeah, I sure showed you, didn't I?
Well, now let's show everyone what it's like to live on a mountain. From the mountainous regions of North America, here's Pearl, the Pika.
Wow! Look at all this! Well, dip me in honey and call me sweet. If this doesn't look like a little piece of home, makes the body feel real comfy like.
Well, thank you. Hi, Pearl. The mountain was my idea.
It's the prettiest thing. Thanks, Stinky.
Well, tell us, what is it like living on a mountain?
Oh, mountain life is the best there is. Take a look.
Oh, footage.
Up here at 14,000 feet, the air is clean and fresh.
Is 14,000 feet very high?
Well, Stinky, it's high enough that the wind can gust up to 200 miles an hour, and the temperature drops below 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Sounds like my kind of place.
I'm proud to say that Pika live at a higher altitude than any other mammal in North America.
Well, who's that?
That's a golden eagle, and they are very dangerous to us Pikas. If you're not careful, they can swoop down in 2 twitches of a whisker and snatch you up for dinner.
Are golden eagles the only animal that hunts you?
No, Jake, we also have to watch out for hawks and weasels.
Oh.
You're so little, how do you defend yourself?
Well, as you can see, we are mighty good at jumping in, out, over, and under rocks. Plus, we try to stay underground whenever we can. We live in underground burrows just like our cousins, the rabbits.
You know, except for your short ears, you look a lot like rabbits.
Fact is, we look so much like rabbits, we're sometimes called rock rabbits, piping hares, or whistling hares.
I'm sometimes called annoying, pesty, and odoriferous.
I cannot imagine why.
Now, where's that Pika headed?
Oh, she's got some grass she's going to bring underground to the burrow. Seems like we spend most of our time avoiding danger and the rest of it getting ready for the winter. You take the high rock and I'll take the low rock, and I'll get to the burrow before you.
Pearl, with all that wind and cold, do Pikas hibernate during the winter?
Jake's a bear. He loves talking hibernation.
Surprisingly, Jake, we do not hibernate. But to make it through the winter takes a lot of preparation, especially when you're caring for babies like these.
Babies? I don't see any babies.
Keep watching, Stinky. They're right there with their mama.
Oh, looky there. It's a Pika baby. Peekaboo, Pika baby.
Hello there, little Pika baby. Now, Pearl, how do Pikas prepare for the winter?
Well, Jake, we spend most of the summer and fall gathering up as much grass and plants as we can.
How come?
Because that's the food we eat. And during winter, it's almost impossible to find any food under the snow. Oh, sure, we can munch tree bark if things get real bad, but it's always better to plan ahead.
How much food does it take to get a Pika family through the winter?
By the time we finish collecting all the food we're gonna need, it'll be enough to fill a bathtub.
Whoa, where do you get a bathtub on the mountain?
No, Stinky, they don't store the food in a bathtub. That's just to give us an idea of how much food they save up.
Well, I'd rather keep the food in the bathtub than take a bath in one.
He doesn't get it, does he, Jake?
He never does.
Anyway, Stinky and Jake, winter can be especially tough on the young ones. It's hard to be little up there in the mountains.
How do you mean?
Well, once the babies are born, the mama comes back to nurse them, but otherwise they're on their own. And when they get to be 6 or 8 weeks old, like this young Pika here, they're big enough to eat solid food and go above ground for the first time.
You mean they stay down in the burrow for 6 to 8 weeks?
They sure do. If they tried to go up before then, sure as can be some eagle or hawk would snatch them up.
Well, don't leave, little Pika babies. There are eagles and hawks out there.
Well, thanks, Stinky. But young Pikas are very cautious. When they first go above ground, they stay plenty close to their mama.
She'll watch over them in case there's danger.
Exactly right, Jake. And she'll teach them how to find food and stay out of trouble. Once those young Pikas learn the lay of the land, they leave the family burrow and head into the mountains to start a home of their own.
Well, thank you, Pearl. You've certainly shown us what it takes to survive in the mountains.
Yep. You need to stay close to your mom and fill your bathtub up with food.
Something like that.
See you around the mountains, boys. Bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
Pearl. Oh, and now it's time to head for the hills.
Oh.
No, Stinky, not those hills. These hills.
Oh.
Burgundy, baby blue, orange and pink, maroon and dark brown and white, yellow, peach. What are your favorite colors? What are your favorite colors? Green and red, black and gold, silver turquoise, purple gray, chartreuse and lavender too. What are your favorite colors? What are your favorite colors? When you look around, you'll find that the world is made of colors. People, places, animals are made of colors.
Now let's see who else is coming round the mountain on Baby Talk.
Jump, 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 jump. Hey, you guys gonna jump with us?
No, thanks. We're too busy grazing.
I'll jump with you. Me too. Good. Then let's go to the top of the hill. It's more fun up there. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's far enough. Now, what's this? Jump, 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 jump. Anyone else want to try?
Sure, we'll try.
Come on. Jump, 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 jump. Whoops.
Okay, we're gonna try now. Jump. I don't get it.
Sure you do. You're just thinking too hard. Try some little jumps first. That's good. Now run down the hill and go for it. Jump, 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 Now stop.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back up and try again.
What?
Action!
Oh, action. Yeah.
I'm Wanda Rat, rodent reporter, getting you answers to today's tough questions. Bless you.
Bless you, buddy.
Let's see if one of these animals knows the answer.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, I know. You think I'm a famous superstar and you want my autograph, don't you?
Not even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, happens all the time.
I want you to tell me
Yeah.
which of these animals lives
Yeah.
high up on the mountain. Listen,
Yeah.
the skunk, the raccoon, the doll sheep,
Yeah.
or the pygmy possum.
Yeah.
Your answer?
You mean about the autograph? I'd be happy to sign. Just tell me who to make it out to.
Tractor!
With a T? Oh.
And now, let's find out which of those lives on mountains. The answer is the doll sheep. The doll sheep lives in the mountain ranges of Alaska. These happy-go-lucky animals who featured early in today's Baby Talk are totally in tune with their rugged surroundings. Good thing, too, since they spend their whole lives living at high altitude, very often in freezing temperatures well below zero. All mountain sheep have a thick coat of hair, not wool, to protect them from this intense cold. And as you can see, they are pure white, which helps camouflage them when there is snow. The male doll sheep, called rams, live for most of the year in all-male groups separate from the females and lambs. Young lambs will stay close to their mothers for protection. Eagles are a particular threat, but lambs and ewes will form nursery groups, always in places where the mothers can spot danger. This is Wanda Rat reporting on the doll sheep. Back to you, Stinky and Jake.
Thanks for bringing this mountain out here. It's really turned out to be a great idea.
Well, thank you, Jake. I can't wait to find out what our second guest thinks of it.
Let's bring him out. From the mountains of Central and Southern Europe, here is Charlie the Chamois.
Whoa, it is so great to get away to something other than mountains.
Yeah, I had him brought in just to make you feel at home.
Whoa, well thanks, Stinkster, but I was kind of hoping for a change of scenery.
But don't you like living in the mountains?
Oh, totally, Jake. We Chamois were made for the mountains. Here, check it out. We got the moves, we got the looks, and we got a thick fur coat for keeping us warm.
Looks like you're a cross between a goat and an antelope.
On the nose, Jake, that's just what we are. We can climb like a mountain goat and leap like an antelope.
Now, isn't it dangerous to jump around on the side of a mountain?
It is for other animals, but for Chamois, it's a breeze. See, we got hooves that are rough and spiked on the sides, so they can truly grip the ground. And get this, in the middle of our hoof, there's a part that works almost like a suction cup. It is most excellent. Ice, rain, snow, nothing can stop a Chamois.
Well, you must be real safe up there in the mountains. Nobody can get up there to bother you.
Well, that's almost true, Stinky Dude. But we really have to watch out for wolves and lynx. When they come around, we're in big trouble.
Well, what do you do?
Well, Jake, fortunately, we Chamois have excellent hearing and eyesight, and we're always on the lookout for danger. If we see or hear something coming, we send a warning to other Chamois.
Do Chamois ever battle predators?
Only as a last resort. We can do damage with our horns, but our best weapon is speed. The faster we run, the longer we'll survive.
I'm a firm believer in running for my life, too.
Now, Charlie, what is this Chamois doing here?
Oh, well, that's called scent marking. Chamois have powerful scent glands on our head.
I keep mine in my tail.
Yeah, so I've heard, Stinkster. Anyway, we use our scent to mark the area where we live.
How come?
To warn other Chamois to stay away. This is my territory, dude, and if you come here, you'll be in for major trouble.
Now, I noticed that Chamois was all alone.
Jake's a whiz at picking up stuff like that.
Well, yes, but I was wondering if all Chamois live alone.
A most excellent question, Jake. And the answer is that some do live alone and some don't.
Oh.
Yeah, here's a male Chamois who lives alone. And here's some female and young Chamois who live together in a herd.
Oh, the mommies and the babies live together.
Right, Stinky Dude. They live in groups of 15 to 30 that graze together and watch out for each other. The moms have to be real careful in case a fox or eagle comes around.
How come?
Well, foxes and eagles are too small to harm the mother Chamois, but they won't hesitate to go after the young ones.
You stay away from those little Chamois, you foxes and eagles.
Well, now, where are the male Chamois when all this is happening?
Well, Jake, we males, or bucks, as we're called, almost always live by ourselves, except when it gets close to mating season. Then we join up with the herd and get ready for some major rutting.
Rutting? What's rutting?
Oh, well, it's when two male Chamois fight to see who's strongest. We lock horns and push each other back and forth. Whoever wins gets to stay. The loser has to hightail it out of there.
Well, what do you do for food? I mean, there can't be that much to eat up in the mountains in the winter.
Yeah, do you store up extra food like the Pika?
No need to. Chamois are part goat. And as everybody knows, a goat can eat almost anything.
Me too.
So what exactly do Chamois eat?
When the weather is good, we eat herbs, flowers, and grass, like this Chamois here is doing just as soon as it finishes some scent marking. But when the winter hits, we'll eat moss, pine shoots, and even pine needles. We can even go 2 weeks without a meal, if we have to.
Well, it sounds like a harsh life up in the mountains.
Yeah.
It can be. And though we Chamois love it up there, I was really looking forward to a change of scenery.
Scenery? Oh, what would you like? Name it.
Well, it's gonna sound silly, but I've always wanted to go to the beach.
Boy, have we got a song for you.
Cool. I'll sing that song.
And I'll go take care of the beach. Excuse me.
A chamois at the beach? Well, here he is, Charlie the chamois singing the Chamois Shimmy.
Whoa, check this out. The chamois wants a shimmy, so gimme the beach. Woo. When you're living in the hills, the beach is still a dream out of reach. Woo. It's not that I wanna stay, it's only that I wanna play on the beach. I wanna shimmy shammy on the beach. I wanna shimmy shammy on the beach. Whoa, man, if I could only get down there. Now the mountain's fine, it's the only place that I wanna be. Woo. But for once in my life, I wanna put my hoof in the sea. Woo. I know that when I get there, I'll be longing for that mountain air on the beach. I wanna shimmy shammy on the beach. I wanna shimmy shammy on the beach. Oh man, on the beach. Yeah.
Great song, Charlie.
Okay, that's it. Keep it moving out.
Stinky, where are you taking the mountain?
Well, Charlie wanted a beach, so I figured it's time for all of us to have a change of scenery.
Oh, sounds, awesome.
Like totally and for sure.
And now it's time for...
Animal Awards. Today we find out which of these animals is the cutest little mountain dweller.
Oh, well, if I lived on a mountain, the winner would be me.
But you don't, so it's not. Which means it must be one of these animals. The yak,
Oh, the chamois.
the pika,
Or the alpine marmot.
and the cutest mountain dweller is the pika. With its round little body, the pika looks like a cross between a hamster and a bunny rabbit, and that is cute.
Well, not as cute as yours truly, but then again, who is?
Oh, Armstrong, the pika, winner of today's Animal Award. Ooh.
Arf, arf. And now it's time for today's story. Gee, I wonder where Stinky is.
There you are, Jake.
Oh.
I'm in a big hurry, and I've got to ask you a favor.
But I'm about to read a story.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm not in a big hurry. Go ahead, read.
Gladly. Once upon a time, there were two marmots called Misty and Michael who loved each other very much. Misty and Michael were famous the world over for their dancing. They loved to dance, and their favorite dance was the Marmot Minuet. Other marmots came from far and wide to watch Misty and Michael dance. More, they called, wagging their tails. One day, Maynard Marmot tried to join in, but everyone knew only Misty and Michael could dance the Marmot Minuet. Everyone, including Maynard. And so Misty and Michael danced and danced, and they all lived dancingly ever after. The end.
Whoa, awesome story, Jake.
Thank you.
Hey, now I need to ask you that favor.
Oh,
Jake,
all right. What? Absolutely not.
Oh, for me?
No, Stinky, I'm
Please.
sorry.
And for all the little animals out there?
Oh, all right.
That's my Jake.
Bonnie?
Yeah?
Oh, you know, I'm really kind of sorry we got rid of the mountains.
Oh, you are?
Well, sure. You may not know this, but I was the winner of the Chicken Hawk yodeling competition 3 years running, and yodeling always sounds better in the mountains.
Then yodel away!
What?
It's habitat time, and we're going to the mountains.
Ooh, hey, nice acoustics.
Because of the altitude and the cold, mountains are not easy places for animals and plants to live. Oh, look, there's a roe deer.
Oh, I got one.
What's that?
It's my roe deer yodel.
Oh, and that's a red deer stag with magnificent antlers.
Hey, you think he didn't like my yodeling?
Maybe not.
Hey, let's see what these guys think.
Oh, yeah, those are mountain goats. They feed on any exposed plants they can find. They like it. Oh, and there's a bighorn sheep.
Oh, I got one for that. Bighorn sheep.
Here's a mountain stream. One place where animals and plants up here get fresh water. What's wrong, Armstrong? Don't you think mountain lions like yodeling?
Don't like yodeling, do like chicken hawks.
Whoa.
I don't think I'll yodel for that bear either.
Oh.
Or that bobcat.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
Bobcats like to eat small birds and mammals.
Oh, but I'm sure that the owl appreciates a good yodel.
Oh, look, and the beaver's coming to listen.
Oh, like a chipmunk version. Chippity chippity monkey, chilly dilly hoo hoo, chippity monkey doo.
Oh, I don't think that woodpecker is a yodeling fan. But that mountain wall lizard loves it. He's even coming out of the shade.
Chippity monkey.
Come on, Armstrong, time to go.
Oh, I was just getting good at it.
Huh? Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, pretty good yodeling, huh?
Not bad.
Not bad. Hey, listen, I'm gonna win the chicken hawk yodeling competition again, no problemo.
Only because they don't let bears compete.
What?
Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay.
Oh, no. For habitat time, it's Armstrong the chicken hawk.
Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay.
And Bunny the yodeling bear, just back from the mountains. Over to you, Rhonda.
Well, babe.
Once again, I'm Rhonda Rat, rodent reporter, getting you answers to today's tough questions. Let's see if one of these animals knows the answer. Oh, gosh. Sir,
Yes?
can you tell me which of the following animals is the closest relative to the Pika?
Closest relative to Pika.
Is it the mountain goat,
A mountain goat,
the mountain lion,
mountain lion,
the mountain crab,
mountain crab,
or the mountain hare?
mountain hare.
Your answer.
My answer?
Do you have to repeat everything I say?
Everything you say?
Let's find out. Trap door.
Trapdoor? Ah!
What do you know? He did have to repeat everything. And now our answer. The closest relative to the Pika is the mountain hare. They're both members of the same family, both live in high altitudes, and both graze on grass and other vegetation. This is Rhonda Rat reporting on the mountain hare. Now, back to you, Stinky and Jake. Stop that!
Thanks, Rhonda. Well, that's all the time we have, and I want to thank our two special guests from the mountains, Pearl the Pika and Charlie the Chamois.
Hey, come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Welcome to Beach Blanket Stinky. Let's hula.
I can't believe I'm wearing a hula skirt, but oh well. Until next time, remember to keep on seeing the world through the eyes of animals.
Beautiful.